Hey everybody, Dude Souls here, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 2. Last time we explored the first half of, well, I guess we finished exploring the first half of the Lost Bastille, and we took down the Ruined Sentinels, a group of 3 sets of animated armor designed to, I guess, defend the ruins of the Lost Bastille. This time, we're gonna finish up the Lost Bastille. Hopefully. I think. I don't know. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We'll see how much time we have left. Alright, here we are back out in the outdoor segment. There's an item over here by the barrels. With the Royal Swordsman just very much eager to poke us off of the edge. Alright, we grab a Bastille key. Interesting. My dog is in the room right now, so if he like barks at me or growls, then you know who the cause is. Alright, let's just head up the tower, see what's going on up here. Looks like a wine room. With... That guy was gonna explode right there, but I caught you just in time. Rupturing Hollows are probably like my least favorite enemy in the game, because they're just so annoying. They only take like 1 hit to kill, but they just run super fast and just are really annoying, and that's unfortunate. Sorry, skeleton. Sorry, mate. Alright. There's a window right here. Let's open up this gate. There's another gate over there. It does not have a switch associated with it on this side of the room. Unless that guy exploding was the trigger. That's kind of weird, but alright. Yeah, these guys do too much damage for their own good. Alright. Got an alluring skull. Let's just go through all of these creepy urns and stuff. All of these rupturing hollows. Yeah, there's another one dropping down. They do really have a weird resemblance to mummies, which I don't really get. Like, this is supposed to be like... Ah, crap! I just jumped right into that one, didn't I? Yeah, wait, is that... That piece of debris is flying. Wait. Look at that. Look at how majestic that is. Yeah, sometimes the physics in these games are kind of wonky. Right, there's an illusory wall right there, and I mean, of course it is. You're not just gonna have a wall like a hallway with no reason to be there. A green blossom. I think there's another one on this. Yes, there is. There's another secret door. Alright. There's an... Really? You're here again. You know what? No, I'm gonna fight you this time. I'm mad. I already killed you, and you have spawned again a solid 3 times. You're doing a lot of damage. I need to get out of here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Back into the prison I go. You're just gonna despawn if I go around the corner, right? Okay, that's good. The pursuer. Alright. Parkour! Okay. Got flame butterfly and 15 minutes of torch. And over here, there's a royal swordsman. This was the one sniping us from like the beginning of the level. We get a bracing knuckle ring. That slows equipment degradation. That could be useful. I actually might equip that over my silver serpent ring. Although I can just like use repair powders and stuff like that. Alright, we come back around here. We're back in like the wine cellar area. We just hopped through that window right there. So that was the... Was that the... Wait, no, that was the secret door entrance. There's a caged off area right there and explosive barrel. I believe this is the only level with explosive barrels that you can just like kick around, which is pretty interesting. An interesting mechanic that I feel like could have been utilized in other levels, but it's just not. And I'm gonna die if you don't die. Thank you. Oh, there's another one. Alright. There's a gate right there with a fog door heading that way. Does this just open up this? Yes, it does. I'm gonna stay in the building for... Wait. Oh my god. Dark Souls 2 and its physics. Alright, right here. We got a Skeptic Spice. Skeptic Spice makes a chosen spell attainable with 1 less faith. Will only work with assistance from a certain person. I don't know exactly who, but right here you have these Iron Maiden looking cages. Now you can just walk right in here and you go right past the item to find out that this is a weird freaking elevator. Yeah, I don't get it either. Is there a... No, there's no secret wall. There's a chest right here, though. Not a trap chest or anything, that's good. With a wilted dusk herb. Whoa! Okay! Oh, you scared me a bit. Suspicious shadow right there. I don't remember you. I don't remember you being here. I should probably get a torch out. I'm just gonna use a flame butterfly to get that out. Alright. There's a statue right there with 2 chests next to it and a hole in the wall. I'm gonna check out where this hole in the wall goes first. I don't actually remember this hole in the wall area. I don't know if I've ever been up here, which is very weird to say, considering I absolutely love this. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is back at like the starting area. You see the undead jailer, and there's the bonfire to Macduff's workshop over there. I guess this is kind of a shortcut back if you want to take it, but honestly, what's even the point? I'm actually gonna go check the walls to see if anything's gonna open up, cause I don't know why. I just feel like there's something that I'm missing, because honestly, that's kind of anticlimactic. I feel like there could have been something more than just a shortcut back when you've already found other bonfires. No? Is that it? Okay. Let's open up these chests. Chest letter 1 has no traps, a twin blade. I believe this is a weapon class exclusive to Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring. Twin blades are very like dexterity based weapons that are definitely intended to be held two-handed. And this is kind of what their attacks look like. twin blades. They are quite cool. They probably look even cooler power stance, but I'm not really gonna use this because I don't know. It feels like it would be good, but I don't know. I really don't have good justification for why I'm not using it. I just never really use two-handed weapons. Well, weapons are intended to be two-handed. All right, chest number 2. What do we got? We got a parrying dagger. Yeah, this one's pretty self-explanatory. You just put it in your offhand, and yeah, it indeed parries. All right, chest numero 3 has a bone staff. All kinds of new weapons. This bone staff, it is a catalyst for sorceries. It looks like this. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. Moving on. There's this Pharaoh's Lockstone. Pharaoh's contraption. I don't have a Pharaoh's Lockstone. I bet this just lights up the area because usually if there's a Lockstone, if there's a Pharaoh's contraption in a dark area, it usually just turns on the lights. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Alright, there's a Royal Swordsman right here who can't seem to figure out if he wants to charge in at us or not. Okay, that's cool. There's another Royal Swordsman over there. I'm just gonna shoot you with a bow. Just get you out of here. Thank you. My dog just looked up as if he heard something. Alright, large soul of a nameless soldier and a green blossom. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what's behind this door. Ah, enemies. Come on, die. Okay, thanks. I didn't come here in the order that you were probably intended to, but honestly, who cares? We were gonna head to this area, to this little barracks village area. Yeah, this is definitely a part of the Lost Bastille. Ow. All right. Yeah, there's not really much I could say about this sub area. Let's just hit the rock like we did in Majula. And a bunch of rupturing hollows appear. Okay. Poke. Oh, I got both of them. Nice. Wanderer hood, wanderer coat, wanderer manchettes, and wanderer boots. Are these items good? No, 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 and no. Okay, that's cool. Going into this door. Used antiquated key. You might remember the antiquated key because that's an item that we got for fighting the pursuer and entering the Lost Bastille that way. And over here, this is the first courtyard that we were in when we took the No Man's Wharf entrance into the Lost Bastille. What this means is that if you get the antiquated key, and you go around to the through the No Man's Wharf entrance, you can use the antiquated key to come down here, open up that door, go up the creepy elevator cage, and skip the Ruined Sentinels. Yeah, the Ruined Sentinels are technically optional bosses, which is... I find that really interesting because they're generally pretty cool bosses that I wouldn't really imagine myself skipping, just because they're they're honestly kind of fun to fight, despite how annoying they can be at times. But yeah, if you want to skip the Rune Sentinels and you feel like just going around to 2 different locations to get the right key and go to the right area, then more power to you. So now, from this cage area, you see there is the item that was in like a big cage from the floor below us, and I kind of want to get that. So I'm just gonna run forward. Well, nothing good lasts forever. I guess I'll see you back at that elevator. Actually, we're gonna head right back to this tower area. We're gonna go over here, to which you can see the same barracks that we were just at. With a bunch of roaring for some reason. Even though there's just a couple dogs down there. We pick up a flame butterfly. We jump over to the other roof to grab a large soul of a nameless soldier. We head up this ladder. Yeah, this should take us... Yeah, this takes us like right to the door where the guy exploded, which unlocked the way for us. Oh crap. There's a lot of hollows in this area. Okay. Big attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to not get hit again. Someone just frigging exploded over there. And we're gonna go ahead and try to oh god! I almost... No! Stop coming! Stop! No! Hey! Why are there so many rupturing hollows? I thought I definitely did not kill them all, but I didn't think they would all aggro to me when I'm in the room. Alright, I'm going to try to not die. Okay, good. Got a bonfire aesthetic. Do I want to try jumping down? Do I want to jump down there, or do I just want to homeward... I'm just gonna homeward bone. I feel like I'm gonna die if I jump down there again. Even if I do, you know, like, hit the platform, it's probably still too much fall damage. We are yet again back in the room with a crap ton of rupturing hollows. And I'm hoping that I don't die in here, because there's more stuff that I have yet to go over in like this specific area of the Lost Bastille in general. Alright, let's head up to this next floor. Kill all the rupturing hollows, because I don't want them exploding on me. Even when I'm definitely out of their aggro range. Get out of here, friggin' mummies. Now we go up this stairway. And we have 5 of them in one room. Alright. Well, you know how this works. If you don't want to fight something, then just use your bow. If you can take something out from afar that you don't want to fight, just use your bow and make life easier. There is a bonfire! Guarded by someone who is petrified. Alright, Bastille key opens that thing, by the way. You may have noticed that when I got back to the Lost Bastille, I had 2 fragrant branches of yore. The first one I got was from freaking, No Man's Wharf. Yeah, that place. But I also bought the one that Wandering Hag Malentia had for 12,000 souls. This is why. Now, who are you?
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me. Very good. Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach you my spells.
Alright, Strayed of Olafist. Let's learn the mock gesture. You can buy a ring of knowledge, which increases intelligence, a lingering dragon crest ring, which extends the length of a spell's effect. If you are using lingering flame, you know, that might be useful. And the agape ring absorbs souls in the place of the wearer. Wait, so does that just like prevent you from having souls or something? A ring affixed with an open vessel, the vessel insatiably absorbs souls in place of its wearer, who is left unaware even of their condition. All things are ruined souls, but what drives our thirst? Abstinence from this elixir must be the truest homage to an enduring self. Interesting. I don't know why you would ever want that, because I think that would just prevent you from getting any souls. Rouge water, which restores HP and spell uses. I don't think I went over that yet. And a whole lot of spells. Alright. Homing Soul Arrow, Strong Magic Shield, Cast Light. That was the thing down in like the Soldier's Rest area of the Forest of Fallen Giants. In that tunnel, that's the spell the NPC had. Resplendent Life, slowly restores a large amount of HP. Unveil, reveals locations of the nearest enemy or invading dark spirit. Lingering Flame, one of the pyromancies devised by Strayed, the great mage of ancient Olafis. Release a static fireball that explodes when foes draw near. Strayed was an oddly gifted mage, well versed in both sorceries and pyromancies, but his curious temperament never allowed him to settle down in one place for very long. I really like this spell simply because it's very big and does a whole lot of damage. Flame Swath. Another one made by Strayed. Strayed's a pyromancer, if you couldn't tell. Strayed always... great flames envelop and immolate faraway foes. Strayed, always immersed in magic, never accepted an apprentice. As a result, much of his extensive knowledge is permanently lost. I should probably read these. Blah, blah, blah. Certain members of the Melfian Magic Academy scoff at these types of magic. The purists, in particular, are disdainful of anything vaguely linked to sword fighting. Cast Light, blah, blah, blah. Resplendent Life. Cleric Forsal of Lindelt was a master of miracles who fought battles against the lands. His allies called him a holy knight, but his enemies feared him for his demonic powers. Unveil, those who serve the Lindelt Monastery willfully adhere to strict commandments. This miracle was created to castigate those who ignore the righteous teachings. Alright, Dark Orb. I think this is... yeah, that's literally just throwing a ball of darkness. This is a hex. Hexes, I believe they have... there's... Catalyst is a staff, and... oh, yeah. You can just... yeah, down there. both intelligence and faith are required. Dark Hail fires several orbs of darkness. Yeah, hexing is rooted in both sorcery and miracles. And Dark Fog, those who breathe in the mist are instantly assailed by poison. The hex is regarded as a poison due to its outward symptoms, but in fact that mist eats away at the target's inner essence, just the traits that lead to the prohibition of hexing. Affinity creates a dark mass that seems to pursue a target with a will of its own. And that's it. Let's talk more to Strayed. I want to talk about trade later.
Oh, how long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner?
Because they didn't feel like spending 12,000 souls on you.
Drang Lake. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed. The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people feared the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think? Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strayed into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse. And it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame. Pyromancy was created by the ancient witch of fire. She harnessed the power of flame and melded it into pyromancy. The witch led her daughters into war against the Old Ones. But legends are legends. What are you prepared to believe? How long and why didn't anyone...
So it seems like Strayed here has been petrified long enough to see the rising and falling of several kingdoms. And he's apparently old enough to still be able to recall the age of where the fire was constantly rekindled. Interesting. And also kind of unfortunate. Kind of got a fate worse than death right there. Well, actually no, I can't really say that. Because it appears that he wasn't conscious during his imprisonment. But definitely waking up in like, probably like a different millennia is definitely an interesting, interesting and unfortunate concept. So now, let's talk about trading. This is what you can do with your boss souls. You can trade in their soul and pay a certain fee to get a weapon they use or is based off of them. Right here, the Ruined Sentinel Soul gives you the Heavy Homing Soul Arrow. Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword. Ultra Great Sword of the Pursuer, known as the mightiest of the straight swords. It demands great strength and dexterity of its wielder. The Pursuer hunts down those branded by the curse, as if each undead soul that he claims will atone for one of his sins. Warped Sword. A curved sword forged from the soul of the Flexile Sentry, once straight but later twisted to reflect its warped owner. The Sentry crammed inmates of the overflowing Bastille onto a rickety ship and cast them out into the open sea. The majority of them had drowned or starved, but a few hardy survivors made land to the south and imparted their knowledge of sorcery to the people there. Arced Sword, which is we got curved sword and curved great sword right here. There's something unsettling and at the same time beautiful about its long curved blade. The Sentry crammed in blah, 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 blah. Giant stone axe from the last giant. Great axe forged from the last giant's soul. The weapon resembles a primitive stone tool, but it is quite powerful owing to its immense size. King Vendrick disappeared as of the war with the giants reached its ferocious peak, leaving his castle. Some swear that upon hearing the news, the queen's face remained as still as her portrait. Wait, the word castle breaks the text box. I didn't know that. That's interesting. How does that even happen? Oh boy, another Flexile Sentry thing. The Barbed Club, which is a hammer. Blah, 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 same thing. Dragon Rider's Halberd. Halberd of the Dragon Rider. King Vendrick's Royal Guard. A highly versatile weapon that can slash, sweep, and thrust when wielded nimbly, is also imbued with magic. Demands great skill of its wielder, and thus serve to test the worthiness of those who aspire to join the Dragon Riders. Dragon Rider Twin Blade. Twin Blade of the Dragon Riders, King Vendrick's Royal Guard. Twin blades are wielded with an unusual technique. This one strikes hard, but is very heavy. Dragon Rider Bow. Merely drawing this bow requires inhuman strength, but each shot has deadly potential. Pursuer's Great Shield. Great Shield of the Pursuer. For those who can handle the weight of this shield, it offers resistance to curses. And the Dragon Rider Great Shield. King Vendrick's Royal Guard. Oh wait, the rank of Dragon Rider was reserved for honorable warriors who helped found Drangleic. Together with the king, they crushed its former inhabitants and erected a magnificent kingdom upon their graves. These are all really cool weapons, but none of them really fit my playstyle for the playthrough that I'm doing right now. Except for the Warped Sword. If you noticed, throughout the events of this playthrough, I've been devoting less and less experience to my scimitar in terms of upgrading. That's because I knew that once I unlocked Strayed, I knew that I would be buying the Warped Sword.
Feeble, cursed one.
Yeah, screw you too.
Do you really think you can manage?
Blah, 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 blah. Let's swap out our scimitar for a new Warped Sword, which does do less damage right now, but, you know, we can just upgrade that. Oh, it's actually kind of heavy. This is basically the meta of curved swords in Dark Souls 2. This is basically the top of any curved sword tier list you're ever gonna see, and it's just generally a really good weapon that, well, of course, I'm gonna use. So now, after a lot of dilly-dallying, let's finally light this bonfire, burn a couple of these souls, and now that I know that certain souls are not gonna be used, I'm gonna burn the Ruined Sentinel soul, because I'm not going to be using magic in this playthrough. I don't usually burn the boss souls, But in this case, I think I will, just because I kind of need the experience to upgrade and get my equipment load ready and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna head back to my jeweler real quick. Alright, back at the Emerald Herald, I'm going to put 1 point into Vitality, 2 points into that's all I can get. Dang it. Alright. I upgraded Vitality specifically for the reason of actually being able to equip this and not have my fat rolls. And I put 2 points into Dexterity. Because... Wait, what? Wait. 25 times 1.5. I think that's 32 and a half. Oh, I'm one strength point short. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm 1 strength point short from being able to power stance these. You know what? I'll get that point later. Hi, Lenegrast. Can you upgrade my warped sword, please? Yeah, petrified dragon bone. Those are used for boss items.
I'll be around.
I'll be around if you make it back. Yada yada yada. Oh god, that's not fun. I should really also be upgrading my vitality because that determines equipment load, and I know I'm going for the light armor in this playthrough because I'm running a dexterity build and I don't plan on really getting hit much in this game. But I still want to equip some better armor, and I'm eventually going to be getting different weapons later down the road. So, I guess I'll just head back to the Lost Bastille. Yeah, now we have a whole lot of bonfires to choose from. So I'm going to head back to Strayed, and I guess I'm gonna just carry on from the jail cell, cause I mean, well, we're not done here yet. All right, yeah, Straight's just gonna be hanging out outside his jail cell. Let's just take out all these rupturing hollows real quick, and now we can finally move on through this door. And we immediately get dropped right in front of the gate that we opened up earlier. With, over here, there's a Royal Swordsman, which you can take out real easily. I kind of want more Petrified Dragon Bones now to grab 8 life gems. Nice. And I was just starting to regret not going to Malentia. Alright, we have an undead jailer right there. Right in front of the fog door that has royal soldiers shooting from the top of it. Ow. Alright, let's take you down. Let's go in here. Welcome to Sinner's Rise, which is the name of this big old tower offshoot of the Lost Bastille. So, yeah, let's just see what's going on. There's a ladder up there, but there's also a staircase down here. We got a bunch of royal swordsmen who are just very much eager to attack you when you inevitably head down to grab this no, not a common fruit, to grab this human effigy right here. And yeah, right here there you have an elevator, plus also these 2 royal swordsmen that I'm just gonna take out right here. All right, you can stop shooting now. Ow. There we go. Alright, that's 2 royal swordsmen down. I'm gonna head up the ladder now, because going down that elevator, that seems like story progress, so you're gonna naturally avoid that. And you already have a bonfire right here. Well, I guess we found the source of the roaring from earlier. bunch of weird, freaky gargoyles just flying around this place. If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna grind up on the swordsman in Sinner's Rise, just so I can get like one more upgrade to my strength, so I can so I can power stance the warp sword. Cause I was really looking forward to that, and then I just like miscalculated my strength requirement. And I'm hoping that I didn't miscalculate it again. Okay, hold on. 15 times 1.5. 15 times 1.5, that is 22. Wait. Wait, no, I should have enough right now, right? Yeah, because 15 plus 7.5. That'd take me up to 23, right? Huh? Okay. 25, 1.5. Alright, 25 times 1.5. I'm sorry, I'm doing math right now. That would be plus 12. That would take me... Oh, 37! Oh, never mind. I'm nowhere close to being able to equip that. I need like 38. Ah, there's my problem. Okay, that's lovely. I guess I'll just head back to Things Betwixt and put a point into strength. I mean, I guess, like, what else am I gonna do? Hello, Miss Harold. Alright, I don't have enough. That's just lovely. Alright, back to Sinner's Rise. I just looked at the time, and I think I'm gonna end off the video right there. Next time on Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, we're gonna check out what's going on in Sinner's Rise. See you guys then.